Hi there, Angela here at So Bright Alpine Quilting. Thanks for joining us for the Great International Craft Show. Thanks to Craft Alive. Today, Sunday afternoon, we're going to take you on a tour around our store and also show you some of the things that we're working on at the moment. So first up, this is the embroidery embroidery sampler. So there's 4 parts to this one. I'll just pop them down on the counter and Steve can have a look as we follow through. So you've got this little sampler here that's got lots of little vignettes on it. As you can see, we've started stitching. We've got an alphabet sampler, and we've also got this gorgeous little floral sampler, and there will be some little borders on the sides that you can also embroider. We haven't quite worked out what we're going to do with it yet, but if you want to join in, we've still got some kits for our stitch along. So
Michelle Martin from North Queensland.
Hi Michelle, we hadn't heard from you all weekend. I hope you're keeping dry up there. So this is the vintage colourway. So I've put together 2 colourways, and this is the bright colourway, probably a bit reflective. So we have a combination of a total of 20 Valdani threads, and you'll get 11 stranded cottons and 9 balls of either Pearl 8 or Pearl 12 in either colourway. They might not all be exactly the same, but they'll have the same sort of feel to them. And so we're taking our inspiration for our stitches from a few of our books that we have in stock. So the Left-Handed Embroiderer's Companion, which is perfect for me because I'm left-handed. We also have the right-handed version, and we're also taking some inspiration from this one here called Creative Stitches for Creative Stitches for Contemporary Embroidery. So there's some really good stitches in that. So if you haven't got your kit yet, as I said, we've still got 4 or 5 left, and we'll be continuing on. We've got a private Facebook group for that, so you can join in. I'm posting about once a week at this stage. There's my my threads all in a little box. So yeah, we're posting about once a week at the moment, just sharing different stitches, and you can post yours as you go along. A couple of other things that I'm working on at the moment. So this is an ongoing free motion quilting, Quilt as you go project that I'm working on with the, what's it called? Was it called Queen Bee? Or Love of Bees? Love of Bees panel. So this is a Love of Bees panel. There's 4 different seams, and we've combined it with this fat quarter bundle called Potpourri from Laura Hine. So keep a lookout for that. I'm also continuing free motion quilting on the art theory panel. And for this one, I'm using the gorgeous, wonderful rayon threads that we've got in sets of 10 in lots of different colours that you'll be able to see on the website. I'll just slow that down, Steve, now. Yeah. So these are, we've got lots of different colourways of these embroidery threads. So there's bright, there's variegated, there's all blues, shades of blues, reds, yellows, oranges, greys, greens, lots of different ones. And they're all on the website, so have a go at those if you're doing free motion quilting, and they're really good for doing your machine, not embroidery, machine applique. So some of the projects that we showed you on the applique day on Thursday, I've stitched with those as well. A little piecing project, a couple of little piecing projects that we're working on. This one's called Inner Spin. So this one is designed by Lynn Wilson from Bowral in New South Wales. So we popped together a fat quarter bundle for that one. So that has 20 fat quarters in the bundle, and you can also grab the Inner Spin template, which makes it really easy to cut out with, and of course Lynn has a lovely pattern to go with that one. the other pattern of Lynn's that we're working on. I don't have the pattern with me, but it's called Pieced Log Cabin. So this one is made with a jelly roll, and we're using this gorgeous brightly coloured jelly roll. It's one of the classics range from Cave Facet Collective, and it's got lots of texture to it, lots of 3D. So you've got all your log cabin pieces there, all nicely pleated. It's sort of quilt as you go. I'm also working on a sample of the Dance in Paris quilt from Zenchick. So this is a fantastic kit. You get the pattern, you get the 60-degree triangle ruler, and you also get all the fabric in that. So the finished size of the quilt's about 59 inches by 60 inches. I'll show you some of those. I'll just bring it out here, Steve. So here's some of the rows that I've started now. It's going to look fantastic. So when they're pieced together, they look a bit like a hexagon. So I'm really happy with the way that one's coming along. So keep an eye out for details of that one. Well, you can get the kits now, but I'll be popping in and out, posting my progress. So I'm about to put this one up on the design wall and keep going. What else can I show you? Oh, don't forget we also got the paddle wheel English paper piecing project. That was one of our showcase products in the English paper piecing section. And the other showcase products we have, of course, are the Jen Kingwell templates. And for those of you that get my newsletter, you'll know that we're going to be starting a quilt along on the boho heart quilt in the next couple of months. So if you're interested in joining that quilt along, grab your book and a bundle of CAFE. So we've got several different bundles in store. You can see them all in the website, or you can see them in store. As I said, for those that get the newsletter, I'll put an update in the February newsletter coming out next week. If you're not on our newsletter and you'd like to be, just go to the website, to sobright.com.au, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the first page, and there's a little box there that says join our quilting community, and you pop your name and your email address in there, and you'll get added to the list and you'll get notified of all the different specials and things that are happening in the store. So now we'll just have a quick walk around and show you what's happening. So over here we have all of our Claire Turpin patterns, including all of the cushion patterns, the pick and mix, and the pick and mix rulers. This beautiful quilt that we have on loan from Claire at the moment is the Dragonfly version of the pick and mix. This is the houses, cushion made from the houses blocks. We have the homemade where the heart is patterns that I showed you the other day. We have some gorgeous Anna Maria Horner fabric that I was showing you. These beautiful big prints. This is from the Love Always range, and we have fat quarter bundles in those as well. We still have quite a good stock of the abandoned fabric from Tim Holtz. And this one they've actually put on the reorder catalogue for 2 years, so we're really pleased about that, because there's a few things that I want to make of it, and we can still get the fabric, which is great. We have some pizzazz here from Sue Penn, which is fantastic for art quilts or kids quilts. Lots of nice bright colours, interesting designs in those. Just down on the shelf here you'll see our little scrunchy kits that we've put together. We've got our 5-inch squares of the Kimberbell Basics. Lots of different 10-inch squares and 5-inch squares here. Jelly rolls and fat quarters up here, including the seasons ones from Kimberbell Basics. So you have summer, autumn, winter and spring. We've got some plain whites and some tone-on-tone whites and a plain black jelly rolls as well. And up here we have some of our Jason Yenter patterns using the Haven fabric, which has been quite popular, harmonious, calm and tranquil. We've got a couple of kits made up for those as well. Coming back around here. Oh, we have to... If you're like me and you love free motion quilting, then you will love this calendar. So this is a perpetual calendar that has a different free motion quilting design on every day. So if you're not sure what you want to quilt, you've got your calendar, just flick it around, find a day, and there's your pattern. It's great inspiration. That's from Leah Day, and that's called 365 Free Motion Quilting Designs. Stay Gold from Melody Miller for Moda and the Ruby Star Society. So we've got a couple of panels left of this one. So that was a 10-year commemoration panel where Melody combined lots of her favourite motifs. So we've got a couple of the fat quarter bundles left, and to make the kits for the quilt that you can see just there. And then next to that we've got some bolts of the Dance in Paris fabric and some charm squares of those, fat eighth bundles and honey buns. So honey buns are a 1.5 inch strip in comparison to the 2.5 inch the jelly roll. So these are only 1.5, and we've got some patterns here. You'll see them on the website as well, but this one here specifically, Pure, works really well with the 1.5 inch strip. So that's a popular one. We've got a couple of kits left of the Spool for Love from Tula Pink, featuring the homemade fabric range. So you get about 15 yards of fabric in that one. We've got the brand new Butterfly Quilt version number 2 that's just been released by Tula Pink in the pattern. We've had a lot of interest in that one, which is really good. So over here is the lovely harmony threads that I was just talking about. So as I said, we've got lots of different colours, as you can see here, in different packs. So you get 10 spools in a pack, and yeah, they're great for, as I said, free motion quilting and embroidery. Then we have our signature quilting threads, which we love. Resant threads, which we love. This is our embroidery wall, so all of our beautiful Valdani threads and a few different embroidery designs. So we've got these set of the floral flower emblems from Jessica Dobson. So there's a set of 12 of those, and they're really great because they come already printed on the fabric. You can't really see it, but you also get it printed on the fabric, and you get these 2 pieces of coordinating batik fabric in there as well. So you basically, with the 12 set of 12, you get a whole quilt top. So all you need to do is pick some threads. We've got them in the bundles of 12 for 212, or they're $20 each. So you get a little bit of a discount there if you buy all of them at once. Nikki Turvo mini mandalas. Just can't get enough of stitching these. They're just great project for embroidery. So we've got quite a few that we've got hanging around, big ones, small ones. Jen Kingwell templates that you've seen yesterday. So down the middle of the store we have a big display of all of our fat quarters, which Steve lovingly chops up and folds and keeps neat and tidy for us. We have mug mats here that we talked about the other day. A wall of fabric behind us here. So we mainly keep everything in, as you can see, lovely rainbow of colour. A few different little displays along the back there. We've still got a good range of Christmas fabrics here. So these beautiful Stoff Christmas fabrics, which we've done a couple of projects with. So the poinsettia table runner, which uses the QCR ruler, the quick curve ruler. And we've also got the trees, mini trees table runner, which uses the mini quick curve ruler, which we were also kitting up. So these two we did as classes in the Great International Craft Show just before Christmas. So if you subscribe to the classroom, you can get access to those classes as well. More Christmas, more fabric. Here we have all of our bag patterns and hardware, which we were talking about the other day. Lots of our bag patterns around. One of my favourite ones, the Ultimate Travel Bag up here. Moving around, we've got our Quilt Works corner here where we keep all of our Quilt Works patterns from Judy Niemeyer, all the foundation paper piecing patterns in this area here. Got some sail fabric. Coming around to the sail fat quarters. So we don't have a lot of the sail fat quarters on the website because it's just too hard to keep up with which ones are in stock. So you just need to come and have a pick and choose of those. We've got Posh Blossoms up here, which is another kit that we put together using the quick curve ruler. We'll go back there to the quick curve rulers. So here we have our quick curve ruler display from So Kind of Wonderful. So we have the quick curve mini ruler and lots of different patterns to go with that. We also have the, where are they going from? Oh, the quick curve quilting rulers. So if you're doing your own long arm quilting, the quick curve ruler. And we also have the new Wonder Curve ruler, which we've had fun playing with. This is the sampler quilt, not the sampler quilt, the free pattern that you get with the ruler for the Wonder Curve. And we now have stock of the Wonderful Curves sampler quilt block book. So there's 30 different blocks and 14 different projects. I've not delved into that one yet. And we have a whole stack of patterns for the quick curve ruler as well. And quite often have classes in that as well. Just around here you'll see all of our pattern pool applique designs. So we have the complete set of the Australian animals. It was called Southern Sky, and then we have the complete set of the Ocean Blue, and then we also have a few other ones like Lucy the Llama, Wilder the Wolf, Derek the Deer, and Benny the Bear, and a couple of Monica's dress patterns, more sail fabric underneath. Here we have our shop sample of the Coral Reef quilt, which is the current Technique of the Month quilt for Quilt Works. So we've got the next class in that one is 18th to the 21st of February. We've got 2 places left. So if you're thinking about doing a Quilt Works quilt and you want to come to class, 4 days, 18th to the 21st of February. In here, this is our mini classroom and the room where the quilting machine is normally set up, but not today. We have a whole bunch of samples around. We've got some Monica Poole Quilt As You Go samples. And this is the sample for the Harmonious quilt that you saw the pattern for earlier from Jason Yento. Not quilted yet. One left. This is the last one left of the Sunshine Soul panel. So this is from Create Joy project for Moda. And we also have a matching backing fabric for this one. The teapot sampler you may have seen in store, or you may have seen in previous videos that we made it. I think it had one showing in March 2020 in Wagga before everything went to you know what. And we sold out of everything, and then when I went to Adelaide in December, I went to the warehouse where this supplier is, And I found in amongst the shelves some more of the panels. So I was really pleased because it is a quite popular design, and every time somebody sees it hanging on display in the shop, they want the panel. So we now have the teapot sampler panel back in stock. We've got some more of the patterns coming. I couldn't get any more of this border fabric. So we'll be kitting it up with the all over floral, which will still work really well. So you can have a choice of the all over floral, or we can do a border print in this one, which is was from the Unusual Garden range. So that one tones really well as well. So you have a choice of your borders in that one. We can't get this exact ombre fabric anymore, but we do have a very similar one that is the same sort of thing. It's a light grey to dark grey. So I will have some of those. Here is another Claire Turpin quilt. This one's called Bloom. So this is also a pick and mix pattern. And hiding under here is the Pastimes quilt from Lynn Wilson, which uses a fat quarter bundle of Anna Maria Horner fabric. So the Love Always would look really good in that too. Okay, backing fabric. So we keep about 20 different backing fabrics. Lots of different colours. We've got Cafe, a couple of different Cafes, some Stonehenge, which is really popular for backing. This is the one that matches the Sunshine Soul, Stonehenge. This one's really cute. Splat, it's called. Looks like a... Love that one. And I really like this one too with the geo patterns on it. Bit mid-century modern. That's really awesome. So we've got lots of different quilts on display. My design that I finished October last year, called Chrysalis Garden, features English paper piecing and big piecing. We've got 2 kits left of that one. Okay, lots of different panels. Our wall of solids. So we keep about 50 different solid colours, mainly Emma Louise Premium Quilters muslin. We have lots of different Kona solids. We have Devonstone solids. We have Northcott solids. Lots of different things. I hope you have enjoyed our quick little whistle-top tour of So Bright Alpine Quilting. And just as a reminder, all of the showcase products for the Great International Craft Show will remain up in that little tab on the website until tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Then you'll have to start searching for them on the website, and that's quite easy to do. Or give us a call, send us an email. Got any questions? We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.